Hey guys, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Gerel, and by the thumbnail you guys already know that we are here and we're going to be reviewing, trying, swatching, and playing with the new makeup from Kim Kardashian. This is called Skkn by Kim, and I purchased the eyeshadow palette as well as 2 lip liners and 2 lipsticks. I have nothing to compare it to because I've never purchased anything from her line before. Before she discontinued that line and she decided to revamp it, I guess. So I have no idea about the formula or what she offered before. I was just never really intrigued by her line. I really don't know what happened here. I don't know why I decided to purchase these items, and maybe it was just overhyped and you know, the hype got me. Really, I think that that's it. I don't have any Kylie Cosmetics. That is just not a brand that I review here on my channel, but we do have these items now. So let's go ahead and play with them and swatch them and review them and try them so you guys can see it against my skin tone, and you guys, you know, can decide whether it's something that you guys might want to buy in the future or not. Let me know in the comment section down below, how are you guys feeling about this brand? And yeah, are you guys excited? Not? Let me know. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. But before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. You can also like this video and comment down below, because that definitely helps out my channel so much. Just you interacting with my videos just helps me out a lot. You guys have no idea, and we want YouTube to know that Gerel Matta that loves makeup is here, and she's here to stay. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm putting my hair up because otherwise I'm just going to really be suffering and sweating, and it's just not gonna be good. So I put it down once we are done with the makeup look, if you guys even care. But let's go ahead and talk about this palette right here. I purchased everything from her website, of course, because I don't think that she has any of her items anywhere else but only her website. I've never tried any of her clothing line. Here is the packaging. I mean, can I just say how simple it is for $50? She is definitely charging us luxury price or high-end prices, and I just don't see this being as high-end. I'm sure that you guys have heard that before, but as soon as I saw the palette, I could not help myself but just comment how this does not look like $50. And I really don't ever like put any like mean comments or anything like that, just because, you know, like that's not very nice to do. But for this one right here, I could not just shut it. I had to just voice it out that this does not look like a $50 eyeshadow palette. But yeah, that is exactly what she is charging. Here are all the shades. These are all mattes. There's not one shimmer here. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I absolutely love my shimmers, but you know, it's okay. I'm really thinking that I'm going to be keeping this palette just because it's an all matte palette, and I have a lot of them in my collection, and especially 2 of them that I absolutely love, which is the Makeup by Mario one and also the Patrick Ta. I absolutely love that one. So if this is any good, I am going to keep it on my makeup kit, as well as these items that I am going to be showing you guys. So let's go ahead and swatch the lip liner. So I got 2 shades, 9 and 12. This is 9. So it's definitely very like pinky cool tone. There's not a lot of warmth in there. And I do have shades like this already, but this is the shade in 12. And I wanted something like very different from one another, because based on the swatches on her website, I mean, all of the shades look pretty much like close to each other. And here you have it. This is 12. And this one leans a little bit more brown. I absolutely love this shade, actually. I'm not mad at it at all. It has a little bit more brown in there instead of a pinkiness, but it's still very neutral, which I really do like this shade. I might just keep it for myself. Listen, I'm trying to shop for my kid, and it's really hard for me to share, okay? So I'm gonna have to just buy doubles of everything because I absolutely love makeup, and you guys know that. But anyways, so for the lipsticks, this is the components for the lipsticks. I mean, the packaging is very clean, and I do have the shade in 02 or Nude 2 and Nude 8. This one is Nude 8. Yeah, this one is definitely not going to be for me, just because it has a little bit too much red on it. It could definitely be like a 1990s vibe kind of lipstick. And this one, which is Nude 2, I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, this one is definitely more my vibe. It does have a little bit of peachiness in there. I do like it. It's like a pinky peachy nude. I really do like that one a lot. So this is called the Classic Matte Eyeshadow Palette. Again, here we have all the shades. Let me just swatch the first 4. They do feel really nice and soft. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell the shades. That is the first 4 shades. Yeah, I really don't like to swatch matte shades just because they are a little powdery and they really don't show up or really show you exactly what they're capable of until you actually use them on the eyes. But you know, just for the sake of the video. So the last 4, which are the darker shade, they do have a lot of pigment, as you can see, but they do feel a little bit more drier. All right, guys, so here we have the swatches. All right, I brought myself a little closer to the camera and I'm going to prime my eyes using my Hourglass primer. Start with this shade right here just to set everything in place. All right, with the same brush, I'm going to go over the next shade, which is definitely more of a warm orangey undertone. And I'm going to use that onto my crease and adding it a little bit on my lower lashes and just creating my shape with this shade. Just really keeping it out here. And we're going to use as many colors as we can. So this one is definitely building up and just blending really, really nicely. And this color reminds me so much of like the Sienna color from Anastasia Beverly Hills, just because it does have a little bit of like an orangey warmness in there. And this is the Refer 27 brush, by the way. I need to buy a whole new set for my makeup kit. I'm so excited just to be building up my makeup kit, but it is super expensive and I absolutely love these brushes right here from Refer. So I know that I'm going to purchase them, as well as the What's Up Beauty brushes. Oh my gosh, so good. So I need to buy a whole entire set for my makeup kit, but I'm really excited to do that. I am going to stay in the warmer side, so I'm going to move on to this shade right here, and this is the Refer 15 brush, which is a lot smaller than the one that we were using before. And we are just going to tap it on the outer corner. They do have some fallout and they look a little powdery on the pan as well, but that never bothers me as long as they blend. That's fine. I always start with the eyes for myself and on my clients as well. Oh, my clients, that sounds so nice. It's just a lot easier to clean up. Okay, so now I'm just going to start blending it into the first shade since there's not a lot of product on the brush, and also just bringing it on my lower lashes, as you see. So going back with the first brush and that first shade just to help us blend a little bit better. Going in with a smaller brush like this. This one is the What's Up Beauty R108 brush. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is a little bit more of a red undertone. Just going to focus that really close in the outer V, and you can see that from this eye to this eye definitely gave us a little bit more depth. Now going back with the previous brush, which is the Refer 15, just taking a little bit of the previous shade and just blending the edges. I'm going to use this brush right here, which is the BK Beauty brush in 209. And I'm going to take this neutral brown, just adding it really close to my lash line, and again in the outer V. You don't have to be precise, so just really taking that color halfway from my eyelid to the outer corner. Going back with the previous brush just to blend it, adding a little bit more brown, and go ahead and just blend if needed. So now taking a flat brush like this, I am going to take one of the lightest shade and a little bit more closer to my skin tone, which is this one right here. We're just going to pack it in the inner corner. With a flat brush like this, I'm going to take a little bit of that dark brown, just going to bring it in a little bit in the inner corner. I'm gonna take a little bit of this black shade right here, just a little tiny bit. I'm just going to add it to my lower lashes and right here in the outer corner. Very tiny amount. So just taking a little bit of this shade right here in this one, just adding it right here in the middle so they can blend better. I'm going to curl my lashes, add mascara, do the rest of my makeup, and let's go ahead and try the lipsticks. But I do gotta say that the eyeshadows blended out really nicely. I mean, you can see one shade from the other. They are not becoming all muddy or anything like that. So I was able to use a lot of these shades. I used this one, this one, this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 shades out of the whole entire palette just to create this look right here. And again, they just blend it out really nice, and the pigmentation is definitely nice and buildable. It's not too pigmented where you are going to have like difficulty, which is super nice. If I add anything else to the eyes, I am going to let you know. And of course, I am going to be linking everything down below in the description area just in case you guys are interested. They are affiliated, so thank you so much if you guys are using my links. But let me go ahead and just do that, and I'll be right back so we can go ahead and try the lipsticks together, which I am super excited for. Off topic, I've been using this palette right here from Smashbox that I had in my collection for a little while, and I just decided to pull it back out, and I have been absolutely loving this, especially this shade right here, just to brighten my under eyes, because I do feel like my eye bags are out of control, and I do feel like it's like disguising it a little bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish up the lower lashes together. I'm just going to grab this little tiny brush, and I'm just going to smoke out a little bit of this shade right here and this shade, and you can go as low as you want or not. Make sure that you are tapping the excess off, because otherwise it's going to create some fallout. We don't want that. Just grabbing my big fluffy brush with whatever product is left, just blending everything. I'm going to recurl my lashes again, but let's go ahead and move on to the lips. I'm going to try this lighter lip liner, and this one is in the shade Nude 08. Okay, I do really like this shade. It's really nice and creamy and just goes on really nice and smooth. So now I'm going to try the lighter lipstick, which is in the shade 2. Let's see how nude it is. Okay, that is nude. Alright, so here is the shade in 8 for the lip liner, and the shade in Nude 2 for the lipstick. The formula, it's pretty matte. There's no shine to it. It doesn't feel uncomfortable on the lips or anything like that, but it's definitely not a formula that I can see myself reaching for, just because this is definitely a little bit too matte. I will have to add a lip gloss on top of it, just because that is just my style. But it is definitely like my type of nude as well. I do really like it. I think that it complements my skin tone very well. Yeah, let's go ahead and try the deeper shade. This is a Nude 12 for the lip liner. Very nice and creamy again, very easy to use. Oh, I really like this shade in 12. I think it's like the perfect shade for me, for my skin tone. I really like it. All right, let's go ahead and try the lipstick. Let me just go back with the pencil one more time. All right, so here we have the Nude 12 lip liner and Nude 08 lipstick. What do you guys think? I think this is a really nice lipstick, especially if you are into like deep shades and you want something a little bit warm. I'm going to add the Nude 02 right in the center. I don't think that made that much of a difference, but anyways, let's go ahead and just finish up this look right here. Just put my hair down. All right guys, so here we have the final look. This is a totally like a 90s vibe for sure, especially with the lipstick, but I think that it complements the eyes very nicely just because the lip is a little bit on the warmer side. I absolutely love the lip liners. I am very impressed. I absolutely love the shades that I picked up. I do really like this color right here, but I do feel like it makes my teeth a little bit yellow, and you know, nobody likes that. But the Nude 02 I think is going to be be like the perfect nude, especially if I am going for something a little bit more smoky, more dramatic on the eyes. That definitely is going to be my shade, which is this one right here. I do really like it, and I can definitely pair it with these two lip liners. Again, the lip liners is the ones that really stand out to me out of the whole entire lipstick situation, just because the formula, I don't feel like for the lipsticks is going to be my favorite. It's just not like a formula that I can see myself reaching for over and over and over and over again, because the formula for the lipsticks, even though it's not like super drying or anything like that, it's just a little bit too mattifying for my style. I definitely really enjoy a glossy lip, so this formula is not going to be my favorite. So I wouldn't recommend it just because it's not something that I see myself reaching for, but it is a nice formula, very comfortable matte. Now, when it comes to the eyeshadow palette, it performed very nicely. The shadows just blended out very nicely as well. This shade right here that I do have in the inner corner really pack a punch. It was just really easy to outline my lash line with them. A really nice, beautiful formula, very creamy, pigmented, buildable, everything that you want in a matte eyeshadow. You can definitely get it here. I really enjoy my warmer tones, so I really do like the color story for this one. We also have some cooler tones as well, so if you are into that, you can definitely stay in this area right here for some cooler tones. So I left before applying the lipsticks and showing you a little demo of the lipsticks I actually left. So I'm very happy with how the eyeshadows look after maybe 2 hours of wearing them. They're not creasing, it's not settling into my fine lines. They look really nice and pigmented and very vibrant still. I do really like the formula for this one. Definitely not $50 worth, just because of packaging. I think that she could have done a little bit better. I can definitely see myself reaching for this one for myself, and also putting it on my kid, on my makeup kit, just because the shadows are just so creamy and blendable and also buildable. So it's not going to like pack a punch right away, so you're able to work little by little, but it's not to the point that it's just, you know, like too much of a little pigment that is going to take you too long to build it up. It's just perfect. So yeah, that is it, my friends. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.